Chapter 1: The Power of Dark Motivation. Have you ever thought about how your darkest moments can fuel your greatest transformations? Let's spend a moment to unpack this. We're going to talk about a concept known as dark motivation. It's a somewhat unconventional term, but it's one that carries significant weight. Dark motivation is about harnessing the power of personal struggles, the moments of hardship and pain, as a driving force for change. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone want to use their struggles as a source of motivation? It seems counterintuitive, right? But here's the thing. When we're talking about overcoming something as complex as eating disorders, we need every bit of strength and determination we can muster. And sometimes that strength comes from the unlikeliest of places, our past struggles. Imagine a candle in a dark room. The darkness can be overwhelming. It can be scary. But it's that very darkness that allows the light of the candle to shine the brightest. Similarly, the trials and tribulations we face can act as a backdrop, a stark contrast against which our will to change, to recover, to transform, shines the brightest. But how does one harness this dark motivation? It begins with acknowledging our past. It's about accepting that we've gone through tough times. It's not about wallowing in self-pity or despair. No, it's about recognizing that those moments of struggle are a part of us, part of our story. And it's from this acknowledgement that we can draw strength. We can say, yes, I've been through this. I've faced these challenges, but they don't define me. I can use them to fuel my journey towards recovery. Dark motivation is about taking the power back from our struggles and using it as a force for positive change. It's about transforming our darkest moments into a beacon of hope and resilience. Dark motivation is not about dwelling in the darkness, but rather using it as a catalyst for change. Chapter 2: Survivor Stories. Recovery is a journey, often filled with both triumphs and setbacks. But it's in sharing these stories that we find strength. Let's hear from some brave individuals who have walked this path and emerged victorious. Each one has a unique story, a unique journey, but they all share a common thread: the transformative power of dark motivation. Meet Alex. Alex grappled with an eating disorder for years before he found the strength to turn things around. He shares, "I was in a dark place, but that darkness became my motivation. It was a catalyst, a wake-up call. It made me realize that I didn't want to be controlled by my disorder anymore. I wanted to reclaim my life." Then there's Mia. She battled her eating disorder for a decade before she discovered the power of dark motivation. "I had to hit rock bottom before I could start climbing up," she says. "My lowest point became a launchpad for my recovery. It was painful, yes, but it was also a turning point." And let's not forget about Sam. Sam's journey with an eating disorder was a roller coaster of ups and downs. The darkness was scary, he admits, but it was also a source of motivation. It was a reminder of what I didn't want to be, and that pushed me to strive for what I wanted to become. Each of these stories is unique, yet they all share a common theme. Dark motivation can be a powerful tool in recovery. It's about harnessing the pain, the fear, the struggle, and using it as fuel to push forward. It's about turning the darkest moments into a source of strength and resilience. These stories are a testament to the power of the human spirit. They show us that even in our darkest times, we can find a way to shine. We can find a way to rise above, to overcome, to reclaim our lives. Each story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of dark motivation. Chapter 3: The Role of Professional Help. Recovery is seldom a solitary journey. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards empowerment. Imagine having a guide, someone who understands the terrain, the pitfalls, the peaks and valleys of your journey. That's what a professional in the field of eating disorder recovery brings to the table. They are not there to judge or to belittle your struggles, but to provide you with the tools and strategies you need to navigate your path to recovery. Professional help can take many forms. It could be a psychiatrist providing medical intervention if necessary. It could be a psychologist or a psychotherapist offering cognitive behavioral therapy or dialectical behavior therapy. Powerful methods proven to be effective in treating eating disorders. It could be a nutritionist helping you establish healthier eating habits. Or it may be a combination of these. You see, eating disorders are complex. They are not just about food, but also about emotions, control, and self-perception. Professionals in the field understand this complexity. They recognize that each person's journey is unique, and they tailor their approach accordingly. Some might wonder, why can't I do this alone? Why do I need professional help? Well, think of it this way. If you had to cross a vast desert or climb a steep mountain, wouldn't you want someone experienced by your side? Someone who knows the way, who can help you avoid the dangers and reach your destination safely. That's what professional help offers on your recovery journey. It's important to remember that reaching out for help is not an admission of defeat. It's a declaration of strength. It shows that you're ready to face your challenges head-on, that you're committed to your journey of recovery. Don't let the stigma or fear hold you back. The professionals are there to support you, to guide you, to help you unlock your inner strength and resilience. They are your allies, your champions, your team. Remember, asking for help is a courageous act, a critical step on the path to recovery. Chapter 4: Building a Supportive Environment. The environment we nourish plays a significant role in our recovery journey. Let's talk about the significance of creating a supportive environment for recovery. It's not just about where we are physically, but also the emotional atmosphere that surrounds us. A supportive environment can act like a cocoon, cushioning us against the harsh realities of the world while we work on healing ourselves. Firstly, let's consider our home. It should be a sanctuary that promotes tranquility and positivity. Clutter can often mirror our inner chaos, so consider a decluttering session. It's not about creating a picture-perfect space, but rather an environment that brings you peace, where each item serves a purpose or sparks joy. Now, let's move to the workplace. If possible, try to surround yourself with understanding colleagues and superiors. If you're comfortable, consider having a candid conversation about your journey. You'd be surprised how many are willing to offer their support or even share their own experiences. Social settings are a bit trickier, but equally important. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who understand your journey and respect your boundaries. It's okay to distance yourself from those who make your recovery more challenging. Remember, you're allowed to put your well-being first. Another key aspect of a supportive environment is positivity. Now, positivity is not about denying the existence of negative feelings. It's about acknowledging them, but choosing to focus on the brighter side of life. Filling your space with things that make you happy, like your favorite books, art, plants, or even adopting a pet, can make a huge difference. And let's not forget about the digital environment. Unfollow accounts that promote unhealthy standards or trigger negative emotions. Instead, populate your feed with motivational quotes, recovery stories, or anything that promotes positivity and self-love. In the end, remember that a supportive environment is more than just a safe space. It's a catalyst for transformation, a nurturing ground where the seeds of recovery can take root and flourish. So, take the time to build yours, brick by brick, day by day. A supportive environment is more than just a safe space. It's a catalyst for transformation. Chapter 5. Self-compassion in recovery. In the journey of recovery, self-compassion is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Self-compassion is like a warm, gentle light that illuminates the path to recovery. It's about acknowledging our own pain, our own suffering, and treating ourselves with kindness and understanding instead of criticism and judgment. When we talk about self-compassion, we're not suggesting you ignore or dismiss your struggles. Instead, we're encouraging you to approach them with an open heart and a gentle hand. It's about acknowledging the struggle, understanding it, and then treating yourself with the same kindness and care you'd extend to a loved one facing the same situation. So, how can we cultivate this self-compassion? It starts with mindfulness, being present in the moment, and observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about noticing when we're being hard on ourselves and making a conscious choice to respond with kindness instead. This might mean taking a few moments each day to check in with ourselves, to ask, how am I really doing? What do I need right now? Another powerful strategy for developing self-compassion is through self-talk. Consider the way you'd speak to a dear friend who's struggling. Would you berate them for their mistakes? Or would you offer words of comfort and encouragement? Chances are you choose the latter. Now, try extending that same compassion to yourself. Maintaining a healthy relationship with self during the recovery process is a continuous practice. It's about reminding ourselves that it's okay to stumble. It's okay to have bad days. It's about accepting that recovery is a journey, not a destination. And above all, it's about recognizing that we're worthy of love and kindness from others and from ourselves. So, as we navigate this path to recovery, let's remember to carry self-compassion in our toolkit. Let's remember to be patient with ourselves, to treat ourselves with kindness and respect, and to celebrate our progress, no matter how small. In the face of struggle, remember to extend the same kindness to yourself as you would to a dear friend.